Hi, my name is Brandon, and I'm an alcoholic and addict in recovery. Before I get started today, if you like these videos, hit the like button below. Hit the subscribe button if you want to get notifications about when a new video is released. Hit the little bell below. And I put these videos out every morning as a way to reflect on what I've read that morning regarding recovery, addiction, and living a more spiritual, peaceful, serene life. So today, actually, I came in to do this video, and the first thought was, man, I don't want to do this morning. I want to just take a morning off and not do this. In fact, I kind of don't want to do any of my recovery stuff this morning. I just want to be this morning. And it's a feeling that a lot of people in recovery get, that it would be nice to, because a lot of us do this work on a daily basis. We're taught we have to do this work on a daily basis in order to maintain recovery from substance use disorders and from the spiritual conditions that brought us into recovery. And so if we don't do it on a daily basis, we know we're in trouble. But man, we get these thoughts. It would be nice to take a break. And I have to remind myself of my favorite passage out of the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. And I'll read it right now. It says, "We are not cured of alcoholism. What we really have is a daily reprieve contingent on the maintenance of our spiritual condition." And that is the passage and the idea that keeps me coming back here every single day. Every single day. I am not cured of my addiction. I am not cured of my substance use disorder. I have to keep working every single day. And it is a daily, one of my mentors in recovery will say, I have just as much time in my recovery as I've been awake today. And the idea that, we can build up some recovery and then take a break and stop doing as much in recovery gets problematic when we end up stopping. I've had people I know in recovery who get to a point where they say, okay, well, I feel pretty good. I don't think I need meetings anymore. I don't think I need to work the steps or be involved in the program as much. I think I can kind of bow out, and I've got what I needed out of this. I'll leave and just go back to a regular life, but be sober. And the problem with that is I would equate it to stopping exercise. Right now I'm trying to lose weight. I really need to lose weight, and it's a long process. And I've been working on it for several months now. I'm seeing some progress, and I think that if I keep on the track that I'm going, I will get to my ideal weight. But once I get to my ideal weight, I don't stop exercising, and I don't stop eating the right way. Because if I do, if I change my behavior, that my new behavior that I adopted, if I've changed that, once I get where I want to be, then I'll stop being where I want to be. And it's the same thing with recovery. If you go to meetings, if you commune with other people in recovery, if you practice this spiritual life through a program of recovery, and you get to a point in your life where you feel good, you're happy, you're serene, and then you stop doing all of that stuff, what do you expect is going to happen? What will happen is that you may be fine for a period of time. Just like if I stop exercising and stop eating well, I may be okay for a period of time. I may not immediately gain all that weight back, but slowly and surely over time, old behaviors have a way of bringing up old results. And pretty quickly, if I stop exercising, start eating poorly, I'll start packing on the pounds again. And it's the same thing with recovery. If I stop engaging in recovery based behavior, then pretty soon addiction based behaviors is what I'm going to be engaged in. And I might be engaged in those while I'm sober, which is a very uncomfortable situation to be in. And that's what in AA is called being a dry drunk, where you are acting very much like someone who's in the middle of their addiction, but you're just not drinking. You're irritable, you're discontent, you're not you're not feeling the same level of peace and serenity that we often feel when we're fully engaged in a program of recovery. And so it's really important to recognize that, one, it's totally natural to feel like you want to take a break. It's totally natural to feel that. But two, that you can't take a break. You know, you can do things like, for instance, for me, I don't go to meetings every single day. You know, I have to find the balance. And so there are things I do every single day without compromise. But then there are other things that I kind of compromise on based on what's going on that day. And so you can find your own balance in your life. Maybe your balance is that you can make a meeting every single day, but there's other things that you can't do every day. It doesn't matter, but you have to be dedicated to working some kind of program and being engaged in your recovery on a daily basis, because as soon as you let up on it, then the old behaviors, the old thoughts start to creep in, and you have to remember how hard it was to get those out in the first place. Your ability to do it again, some people got it, some people don't. So remember that what we have is a daily reprieve contingent on the maintenance of our spiritual condition. And we have to really engage on a daily basis to get what we're looking for in this program, which is a lifetime of recovery, a lifetime of improvement, and serenity, peace where we're able to find it as we move through the rest of our lives without alcohol and drugs. That's it for today. I'll be back here tomorrow with more. Have a good one.